Color outside the lines with mosaic artist Nancy Miller. You can preview the Duluth Superior Film Festival and dance to the reggae rhythms of Uprising. It's movies, music, and mayhem on your playlist.
Funding for the playlist is provided by the citizens of Minnesota through the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.
They've built the band on a foundation of reggae and forged a powerful partnership with rock and roll. Please welcome Uprising to the playlist.
Just like you, and I'm here, yeah, just to tell you how I feel. Listen to me. Welcome to my world. It's all I have. Don't need you destroying it. I accept you. Favors not returned. This is me. Welcome to my world. To my world, it's all I have, and I don't need you destroying it. I accept you for just for what you want. This is me, this is me, this is me. Welcome to my world.
There's more music and the colorful artwork of Nancy Miller after this taste of the Duluth Superior Film Festival.
Truls Paulsen var kongen av curling og millimeternes mester. Truls og laget hadde vunnet absolutt alt.
Elsker å tisse.
Er det slått nok i Norge, eller? Hvordan går det egentlig med deg?
Kyss Pelle.
Se på meg.
Hæ?
Det går da ligge på sykehus med lungekollaps. Det sier maks 2-3 måneder hvis han ikke finner en donor.
Truls må kjempe sin hardeste kamp noensinne.
Vi skal redde deg ved Nagerland. Ja, vi må jo samle gjengen og vinne NM i curling. Og redde Gordon.
So curling transcends language, as does film. Richard Hansen is the director of the Duluth Superior Film Festival, so thank you for coming over.
It's a pleasure, as always.
First question is, okay, King Curling, how did you pick it? It's got to be for subject.
Yeah, absolutely. It just seemed like a perfect match for the region and for Duluth and for everything. It's a hysterical movie. It's Norwegian, and come out and see it.
It's the kickoff, right? It's the
That's
first
correct.
day
It
of
is
your
the opening night of the
festival.
film festival, which is Wednesday, May 30th at the Clyde Iron in the event center.
Really fun. Okay,
Yes.
so there's curling, but also in the film festival there's camping and there's Lake Superior kayaking, rowing actually across the lake.
Sculling, that's correct, yep.
Sculling, okay. Be proper because they'll correct me. So how do you pick what films make it in?
Well, every year we just have kind of a selection process that we go through. This year we focused a lot more on regional films that are made right in here in our backyard. Most of the films will have some sort of a Minnesota connection, things that are shot in the region and around the area.
Okay, so in addition to some really cute and funny films, some edgier, some just funny, and some profound, there's also music that you're kind of weaving into this.
Absolutely,
Cars
yep.
and Trucks is playing.
Yep,
Who
Cars
else
and Trucks
is
will be playing
tap?
on Friday night, along with a band called Planamo. Black Eyed Snakes will also be playing on Thursday night with a Minneapolis band called Maudlin. And then Saturday night, BNLX, which is a Minneapolis buzz band, coming up and playing with Equal Exchange.
Very
And these
cool.
will all be at the Duluth Tycoons.
Okay, and there's also a chance to stop at the Prove Gallery and check out some artwork, and that's a whole different thing. I got to sneak a peek at this show that's up right now. It's really great.
Yeah, it'll be up from 7 until we'll be doing an event there 7 to 10 on Friday night.
That's just awesome. So you spread it out across town. So most of the films are at the Cinema, is that right?
That's correct. And Sons of Norway Hall will be another location. Obviously, the opening night film will be at Clyde Iron, and then events at, like I said, the Prove Gallery and Duluth Tycoons.
Okay, so best place to get more information?
Well, check us out on the website, obviously, at dusuff.com.
Okay, and it's going to be, a great showcase of film, right?
Absolutely. We've got a lot of really great stuff. Last Day at Lambeau, for all you Green Bay Packer fans, Brett Favre lovers and haters.
He said it's even good for the haters.
Absolutely,
among us, which is kinda
absolutely.
nice.
It really shows the inside story of what happened during that whole fiasco that was a couple of years ago.
For those who are much closer to that story than us, I think, being a whole half a state away. You know?
Yep. No, it's a really interesting profile, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, cool. Richard, thank you so much for starting this film festival and coming over to tell us about it.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
Sure appreciate it. I want to remind you the Duluth Superior Film Festival begins Wednesday, May 30th and runs through the end of the weekend. And there's more information online at dusuff.com. Now, mosaic artist Nancy Miller colors outside the lines on purpose. The Evelyn sculptor is putting her stamp on public spaces with beautiful results.
The shoe developed because my mother wanted a bird bath, and she also collects shoes, so I thought that would be the perfect thing for her. I'm Nancy Miller, and I am a mosaic sculptor. I am also a mixed media artist, and I live just outside of Evelyn, Minnesota. What drew me into mosaic sculpture was the accessibility of the material. The most that I need really is wire and some lath and cement and the water and a few small tools, and I can build just about anything. Today I'm doing some cleaning and cleaning up some of my thin set mess. So this is kind of like dentistry and archaeology. I'm using taconite pellets I just think it's something that really says that this is the Iron Range, and I think it's appropriate being that Olcott Park is right here, you know, on the Iron Range. What I like to communicate in my yard with my work is just, that's where I turn myself loose and just try many things and experiment and stuff and just see how far I can push things. I think Bob Dylan has a really iconic look. The polka dot Bob is what I call him. As I was investigating his images, came across one that was color and realized that one of his polka dot shirts was green and white. And I liked that. I also like using words as pattern on a sculpture. The public piece of what I'm doing is really exciting for me. I'm working on a project called the Best Metza Mosaic Rose, and it is over at Natural Harvest Co-op. Myself and community members and volunteers will be continuing the mosaic tiling. I decided to use mirror to reflect the greenery that pops up, and so I thought it would be fun to have that interact with the rose. I also like the idea of things kind of being there but not being there. What makes an artist for me is somebody who's willing to experiment and who is willing to color outside of the lines and break rules. You know, I feel like we're kind of the rebels.
Well, artists exercise their creative voice in lots of ways. And here's a suggestions for the musical theater lovers out there. Go see Mikado. Shad Olson is singing the part of Nankipu in the production. Welcome, Shad.
Thank you.
So first of all, tell us a little bit about Mikado. What is it?
Well, the Mikado is an operetta written by Gilbert and Sullivan back in the late 1800s. And it's sort of, life doesn't ever stop being ridiculous, and the Mikado definitely highlights how ridiculous life can be. It's a British satire about the law, about government, about social issues, romance, and all those kinds of things sort of through a thin veil of Japanese culture. And it's a very, very interesting piece, very, very, very funny, still modern in a lot of ways, and just ridiculous.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
It is.
And you get to come back and play the basically the love interest or the featured romantic lead. How does that feel?
Oh, a lot of fun. It's going to be a great time. We haven't started rehearsals yet, but it's just around the corner, so I'm really looking forward to working with Keith Swanson and Gary Briggle.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, so tell us a little bit about your background. We got you back from New York City,
That's
but
right.
You have ties here.
Yeah. I graduated from Hermantown High School in 2000. And with Hermantown, through Jerry Keldor and his select choir, which turned into the Hermantown Youth Chorus, which grew into the Lake Superior Youth Chorus, we were invited to sing the children's choruses of the Note Operas, Northland Opera Theater Experience. So I've been growing up singing opera chorus as a kid, 3 operas as a soprano, 3 operas as a tenor when my voice changed. And then when Note stopped production, then Loon, Lyric Opera of the North, with Sarah Lawrence and Cal Met sort of picked up where they left off and have been producing this professional opera. So I've been out in New York since I graduated and have been able to come back and do this production, which I'm really, really excited about.
And you were back to sing with the Loon production.
Cavalleria Rusticana last summer. I just sang in the chorus. It was actually Liz Giacola who put it out there that I should talk to Sarah Lawrence about getting myself involved. And I did, and have been sort of a very harmonious relationship ever since.
So they didn't have to work too hard to convince you to come back from New York?
Not at all. You know, the soul needs trees every once in a while, and out in New York you don't get a lot of that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So who do you think the Mikado will appeal to? Who should come see it?
Everybody. It's great for kids, actually, because it is funny. It's very light comedy, but anybody who appreciates what Duluth has to offer as far as culture, music, and art should come out and see it.
Excellent. Well, thank you for coming back and giving us
a
sneak peek at it. And good luck with it and with your career as well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, awesome to meet you. Now, the Lyric Opera of the North presents Mikado, June 21st and 23rd at the Fréjus Auditorium at Duluth Marshall School. And there's information online at loonopera.com. Now, for more information on the arts and music featured on the playlist and to watch past episodes, check out our website, theplaylistonline.org. Now, the latest updates are posted on our Facebook page and on Twitter, and please add your comments and suggestions when you can. Now, not quite in our gallery tonight, the work of landscape photographer Craig Blacklock. His new work features the Apostle Islands and pictured rocks from land and sea. The exhibit opens June 13th at the Waters Gallery in Duluth and is accompanied by 2 beautiful book versions of his images. Now, we'll be back with Uprising right after this.
There's all these amazing performers from all over the state come in for it. And there's a nice mixing of amateur and professional musicians playing together. There's a lot of jamming that happens around it, and it's a lot of good people and fun. Hi, my name's Karen Kramer. I am a member of the Procrastinators Jug Band, and I play fiddle, jug, and some of the rhythm instruments. It's neat because the audience and the bands all kind of are one. It's all one giant living room here when it's happening, and people just pick up a new instrument and try it, and it's very participatory. You can see me in the band, the Procrastinators Jug Band, at the 16th Annual Battle of the Jug Bands at the Amazing Grace Cafe, Sunday, May 27th at 1 o'clock.
And now please welcome back Uprising.
Desires felt, but the depraved and needy will not go down without a fight. Far too long we have to sit and worry, paralyzed with thoughts of fright. Now it's time to wash away the pity. It's time for us to make things right. We need a uprising. Everybody gather around and lift your head up off the ground. We need a uprising. Uprising. Everybody gather around and lift your head up off the ground. We need a uprising. Get up, stand up, it's time to get ready. Forget what you've been told. The desires felt by the depraved and needy has aged all the youthful souls. The evil ones, they like to take our money, cast us away when we're old. Now it's time to wash away the pity. It's time for us to make things right. We need a uprising. Everybody gather around and lift your head up off the ground. We need a uprising. Uprising. Everybody gather around and lift your head up off the ground. We need a rise against the ones who abuse women. Speak up against genocide and ethnic cleansing. Evil can't prevail, we need an uprising. Rise against the ones that rape our children. Rise against the ones who abuse women. Speak up against genocide and ethnic cleansing. Evil can't prevail, we need it, we need it, we need it. Uprising. Everybody gather around and lift your head up off the ground. We need an uprising. gonna lift your head up off the ground. We need a uprising.
Dexter Baxter, welcome to the playlist.
Thank you.
And welcome to all of you. Thanks for coming over. Okay, I can tell you like reggae music. What do you love about it?
I love the solidarity of it. I love the fun of it. And being in northern Minnesota, I love that I have friends that actually love it that much that they would come and be a part of this too with us. So.
Yeah, it's great that you invited friends to the studio.
Yeah.
Fantastic to share it. Can you also introduce your bandmates and
Yes.
let me know who's in here?
Of course. Over here we have John Andrea on keyboards, Tal Linball on bass, Luke Perry on drums, and Andrew Perfetti on guitar here.
Well, welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome, all of you.
Thank you.
Now, they tell me that the live experience with Uprising is what you want to go for. So what do you like? What happens in a live setting?
In a live setting, it's fun. We like to have fun. We're all very much regular people who just work ridiculous hours, and so this is our opportunity to let out when we get to perform. So we just really release that, and somehow the audience seem to go with us with that too. So and I like to share. I'm from Jamaica. I don't know if that anything I gave that away, but I like to share a little bit of my culture also, being one of 5 people up here, I guess. So.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Thank you.
And we're glad you started something called the Reggae Festival, Reggae
Right.
and World Music Festival,
Yes.
and that's coming up sometime
Actually,
soon
yeah,
in
that's
summer.
coming up in on July 14th, and we have Uprising actually be performing there again, and actually that's actually put on by John Andrea here, who's the executive director of it also, and so we've always been a part of it, and that's something that we look forward to every year.
And it just has a positive message.
It
I mean,
does.
you can't go down there and be crabby.
No,
You're gonna, you know.
no, that's not Krabby Day. What happens, what I love about it is that there are people that bring their families and they just lay out the towels there and they just sit there and listen to the music. If it moves them, they get up and dance, or they just shake their heads to it. And it's just like a day that I see nobody being angry or anything like that. People are just happy and having a good time, and that alone, being Jamaican and seeing reggae music represented like that, that's amazing to me.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for
All
having
right,
us.
you bet. I know you have one more song for us, but I want to let them know it is July 14th for the Reggae Fest at Bayfront Festival Park. Thank you for watching tonight and for supporting live music and local art. Have a great weekend and enjoy one more song from Uprising.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why do they have to suffer? Why do they feel so much pain? They are the undeserving people, and life is such a crazy game. Jah will provide the healing, and Jah will move them all. New life, new love, new ambition. Hard times will soon be gone. Hard times will soon be gone. The government's political injustice, hunger, poverty, and war. We all need to help one another. Some wonder what we're fighting for. Jah will provide the healing. Ooh, Jah will move them all. New life, new love, new ambition. And hard times will soon be gone. heavy load to bear. We all